Elon Musk says Tesla relied on too many robots to build the Model 3, which is partly to blame for the delays in manufacturing the crucial mass-market electric car. In an interview with CBS Good Morning, Musk agreed with Tesla's critics that there was over-reliance on automation and too few human assembly line workers building the Model 3. Earlier this month, Tesla announced that it had officially missed its goal of making 2,500 Model 3 vehicles a week by the end of the first financial quarter of this year. It will start the second quarter making just 2,000 Model 3s per week, but the company says it still believes it can get to a rate of 5,000 Model 3s per week at the midway point of 2018. Previously, Tesla has blamed bottlenecks in the production of the Model 3's batteries at the company's Gigafactory for the delays. But in a wide-ranging, and largely positive, interview with CBS's Gayle King, Musk also admits it was Tesla's over-reliance on robots in the production. Musk then said the company needs more people working in the factory and that automation slowed the Model 3 production process. He alluded to a crazy, complex network of conveyor belts the company had previously used and said the company eliminated it after it became clear it wasn't working. It's a fairly stunning admission from the man who previously likened his company's massive factory to an alien dreadnought thanks to the complex assemblage of advanced robotic arms building its line of electric cars. In an earnings call with investors last year, Musk spoke about the production speeds facilitated by Tesla's robots. He said, "It's remarkable how much can be done by just beating up robots. Adding additional robots at choke points and just making lines go really, really fast. Speed is the ultimate weapon." Last year, Tesla acquired Perbix, a private machining firm that makes automated equipment for factories, allowing the car maker to bring the production of more parts in-house. Tesla described the deal as a step further in its long-stated ambition to build a machine that makes the machine. In fact, Musk was so confident that Tesla had gotten right the mix of robots and humans that its giant Gigafactory would become the company's ultimate product. He said last February, "The competitive strength of Tesla long-term is not going to be the car, it's going to be the factory. We're going to productize the factory." Musk is also one of the foremost voices urging caution in the development of robotics and artificial intelligence. He has called for governments to regulate AI to prevent the technology from threatening human existence, and has warned for a coming AI apocalypse. Also in the interview, Musk said the Model 3's technical complexities were additionally to blame for the company's ongoing production hell. Musk said, "We got complacent about some of the things we felt were our core technology, we put too much new technology into the Model 3 Albanian next at once." A spokesperson for Tesla declined to clarify Musk's comments. While aesthetically more minimal than the Model S or X, the Model 3 uses 2170 lithium-ion battery cells, which are more complex than the industry-standard 18,650 battery cells used in Model S and X. Musk previously confirmed that Tesla's Gigafactory 1 in Nevada was a source for the production bottlenecks slowing Model 3 deliveries. Panasonic, Tesla's battery cell manufacturing partner at the factory, has also confirmed this. To be sure, Musk has used the too much technology excuse before. In 2016, he owned up to the problems with production of the Model X, telling an audience of Tesla shareholders. He said, "This Model X program has been challenging. I particularly need to fault myself for a fair bit of hubris for putting too much technology all at once into a product." The Model 3 would not have as much technology as the Model S and X. Now Musk said he has taken over production of the Model 3, sleeping at Tesla's Fremont factory in an effort to keep tabs on the vehicle's rollout. In the interview, he shows King the conference room where he sleeps. A pillow and sleeping bag can be seen in the shot. King calls the couch not even comfortable.
Just before March ended, Subaru unveiled a redesigned Forester for the 2019 model year. The update was minor, with the automaker focusing on improved fuel economy and more cargo room. It looks mostly like the old one, though with fresh lines, and a revised front and rear end. However, even with the 2019 Forester riding on the new Subaru Global Platform, SGP, and increasing the wheelbase by 1.2 inches, we're still missing a proper STI version, which at this point, is nothing short of a travesty. That's why this rendering from Xtomi Design posted on Facebook needs to go from a drawing to something tangible in the real world, for a multitude of reasons. Yes, the 2019 Forester's 2.5-liter flat-4 engine is now more powerful, making 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque, an increase of 12 and 2, respectively, but it's nowhere close to the true STI levels of performance. What Xtomi Design did was take the new Forester and turned it into a sporty STI version. It's the closest thing we've seen to a Forester STI since the Japanese market received the Forester TS in 2015. 300 examples of the crossover tuned by STI. Its special edition Forester received several STI enhancements, like STI branding inside and out along with unique red stitching, Brembo brakes, and unique tuning for more power and better response. Sadly, it was only available with a CVT. This new design lowers the crossover significantly, giving it a more wagon-like appearance, which is downright pleasant to look at it. Before the Forester became a large family crossover, it started life as a wagon, and a popular one at that. Subaru's iconic blue exterior paint is amazing on the rendering, especially when contrasted with the red STI visual cues in the grille. There's a new spoiler, new rims, and an overall sporty design we wouldn't mind driving. Take the turbocharged 2.5-liter engine from the WRX STI and its 305 horsepower, give it a manual transmission, and we'd be happy campers. However, the market really isn't to wagons right now, so maybe Subaru doesn't go as extreme on lowering it. The company doesn't even have to allow the Forester STI to make the same 305 horsepower. Detune it and market it as a sporty crossover to new parents who dreamed, or had, an STI in the past. This seems like a great idea, but then again, we're not the automaker.
$242 kilometers. That's how much range you'll get from the 2018 Nissan Leaf with its new 40 kWh battery. That number seems to trigger many reactions whenever we talk about the car. According to Didier Marsaud, Director of Corporate Communications at Nissan Canada, the only people who worry about range anxiety are the ones who don't currently own an electric vehicle. Owners of such vehicles don't fear they'll run out of juice. That's a bold claim, because there are other EVs out there with superior range. Think Tesla, Chevrolet Bolt EV, or even Hyundai's upcoming electric Kona. Is it therefore safe to proclaim that a lofty range is unnecessary? Here's the thing. The Leaf is affordable, and that's where it beats its rivals. As I'm riding this, a viable electric car that offers as much freedom as its gasoline counterpart is very expensive, even after incentives. Oh yeah, the Tesla Model S is cool and all, but good luck finding a new one under $100,000. And although Elon Musk believes the Model 3 is an attainable EV, the first Canadian examples will sell for $64,100. In a world where folks purchase $25,000 Honda Civics and Toyota Corollas, that's not what you call affordable. Fine, there's the Chevrolet Bolt EV. For $44,095, you'll get 383 kilometers. Not bad, but at that price, it's one heck of an expensive subcompact. The 2018 Nissan Leaf, on the other hand, sells at an entry price of $35,998 before freight and destination, and is eligible to an $8,000 government incentive. Of course, the Leaf isn't the only EV in this price bracket. You could opt for a Volkswagen e-Golf or a Hyundai Ioniq for about the same MSRP, but their range only tops out at about 200 kilometers. At the moment, the Leaf is the best value proposition here. Let's get back to the range situation. If Mr. Marsad is so confident about his range anxiety claims, it's because Nissan listened to the 310,000 worldwide first-generation Leaf owners before conceiving this one, and nobody seemed bothered with the old car's range. According to the owners of the previous city car, they had no issue going where they needed to go, largely because the amount of available charging stations is growing at an almost exponential rate. So Nissan believes that 242 kilometers is plenty fine for the average commuter, hence allowing the car maker to sell the car at an affordable price. Nissan says, the biggest worry for electric car owners isn't running out of energy, it's making sure the charging station waiting at the end of the trip won't be broken down. Nissan therefore improved the Leaf where it matters. Styling-wise, I'm still not convinced by the car's futuristic and upright appearance, making it look like a big doorstop. The Leaf actually looks like a normal car, not some strange spaceship resembling thing on wheels. But that's all subjective, so you be the judge. The new car rides on a heavily revised platform from the outgoing car, which allowed engineers to package the batteries within the car's floor. This ensures better weight distribution and the lower center of gravity, allowing the Leaf to be stable and well planted to the ground at high speeds. As a matter of fact, the car's overall refinement was significantly improved. The cabin itself is spacious, especially for a car this size, and overall build quality is adequate, incorporating materials of good quality. In that respect, the Leaf is a much better finished car than the Chevrolet Bolt EV, but the Volkswagen e-Golf remains the most refined attainable EV of the group. The new battery also increases the car's overall horsepower and torque. The Leaf is now rated at 147 horsepower, up from 107 horsepower, and 236 pounds-ft of torque, up from 207 pounds-ft, allowing it to sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in roughly 7.5 seconds. On the road, the electric motor's instant torque is almost addictive, especially when flinging the car onto a highway on-ramp to merge with traffic. The Leaf has no shortage of power and the car itself is superbly agile, making it a blast to drive at fast road bend. All electric cars come with some form of regenerative braking, and some examples, like the e-Golf, even allow you to modulate the system's resistance. For the Leaf, Nissan has fitted it with what they call an e-pedal. Once activated, all you need to do is release the accelerator pedal to slow down the car, all while recharging the batteries. It's simple, yet clever, allowing drivers to not only increase total battery range, but also reduce brake pad wear. You can even bring the entire car to a stop with it. So there you have it. The 2018 Nissan Leaf may not revolutionize the electric car segment, but it is a much more evolved machine in every way. At the moment, it's the EV that offers the most range for less than $40,000. No wonder it's the best-selling electric car in the world. As for driving to Quebec City from Montreal, just stop at a Saint Hubert restaurant for lunch and charge the car up. Once you begin digesting your meal, the car will have enough juice to get you to destination, where another charging port will be waiting for you. And if you're heading to a friend's house, you need not to worry. Simply dish the Level 2 charging cable out of the Leaf's trunk, and connect the car to the house's wall plug. Finally, there's a viable and attainable electric car.